Go ahead, yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
how-
my feelings. Ready? Are you going already?
I can't tell you
Your
my
little
last
lights
name,
on.
and if I tell you I'm an alcoholic, I can't tell you my last name. So,
They're on?
You already going?
shut up.
Both of them?
Yeah, they're both going.
Yep.
Hi,
Hi,
welcome.
welcome. Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Michele, and I'm here.
Okay, good.
You can cut that out.
So,
And-
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
We can talk a little bit about your experience with New Directions, and you've been around for a long time,
Over 10 years.
10 years.
Mhm.
It's working for you?
Oh, working, yeah. It's changed my life.
Really?
Yes.
Say more about it, please.
When I first came in, you guys were down on O Street, and I won't forget that weekend because that's when we labeled it, or maybe it was just that weekend that you guys talked about the deer with headlights.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And from then, I just kind of ran with it. Paula even said one of the first couple of times that she knew I would be coming back. And what made the impression on me with this whole thing is the first weekend that I went, Paula was sitting down as a student, one of the instructors, and I thought, that just totally impressed me. Because we're forever working on our stuff, I believe. I don't think it's ever going to be done.
Walking the talk, as they say.
Yes, walking the talk, yeah. So it means keeping things clean and working on them all the time, which I like doing.
Very good. So tell me about when you first started, what brought you here?
Well, I was drinking, I believe. I was drinking at that time. And pretty much shut down, numb, totally out, had no feelings whatsoever. In fact, when I first came the first weekend, I think I laughed all weekend, and I didn't realize that was a big cover-up for feelings, because I didn't know what a feeling was. But as time went on, I figured out why I drank, because I drank to cover up the feelings that I was hurt by, because I was molested by my father and I was raped when I was a teenager. So I shut down feelings totally numbed out from life.
So the drinking was a coping mechanism?
Yes, it was a solution to my problems. It was my friend, so I didn't have to feel.
So it seems like not feeling would be a good thing, and numbness is a good thing, right?
Correct. Then, but not now. Not through dealing and going through the feelings of anger, of sadness, of depression. Now depression can be a good thing. It can be a place where I can go rest on the weekends. And my life is just totally changed in new directions. Just totally. I laugh, but it's a laugh of laughter, not of covering up. Yeah.
Can you tell the difference?
Oh yeah, big time.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, what do you remember the first weekend?
Oh, it was awful. We couldn't go anyplace. It was terrible. Once we were there, it was a good thing. I mean, it was uncomfortable that weekend, but it made everybody feel safe. It did me, because everybody that came Friday night had to stay, and it was like strict rules, and it was like, this is, and it made me safe, knowing that everybody that was there Friday night was going to come back.
Was the uncomfortable okay with you then? Sounds like it.
Yeah, because it's my safe place now. I felt safe the first weekend that I came here, and I think that's why I knew I would too come back. Because the Friday night makes you feel safe, and what a place to be, in a safe place. I've never been in a safe place where I around people, and so many people that are so wonderful, that get angry with you and get sad with you and feel the feelings with you. I mean, what cooler place?
Not at you, but with you?
With me. Oh, yeah. Oh, big difference. Big difference.
And that made you feel?
It made me feel like I was okay, that the feelings that I was going through and the things that were happening to me, other people felt and did the same thing. Other things happened to people too. I wasn't alone. I mean, I think aloneness for me is not good. I like people to be able, I'd like to identify with people, because then I don't feel alone.
Did you feel alone in your childhood?
Felt alone, isolated,
Unsafe?
yeah, unsafe. Because my dad used to, one time there was an incident that happened where the neighbors came over and they broke my dad's windshield of the car because we had locked his sister in the car, and my dad, it was just all a misunderstanding and an accident, and my dad just was so mad, and I remember running upstairs and going in the closet because I thought he was going to kill me. So yeah, a lot of those things happened growing up. Yeah.
So this happened to you as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do with those feelings when something huge like that happens?
Well, I'd shut down and numb out before my directions. That's the only mechanism I knew, was to go numb or not eat or use laxatives or anything to cut my feelings off so I didn't have to feel. Oh, wow. Been a long time.
And
That's not funny.
yeah, he said, how do I make sure this doesn't happen again? That's why it was funny. So you take it and throw it as far as you can.
No, they suggest not to.
Yeah, it's my fault. So. Anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, so then what happened? Oh, so, okay, as a child you felt unsafe, you felt that your feelings were not okay.
The only thing that was okay was anger.
Well, anger was okay.
Anger, well, yeah, because that was the only thing they knew was anger. I mean, I remember being like probably 10 or 11, and I'm in the middle of 3 people trying to referee a fight. And 2 men were drunk, and my mother was trying to get it even, like stirring the pot, to make the fire bigger and bigger. That was my whole life. That was my whole life.
Well, someone we talked to said that they now help other people with anger in the
And
class.
she was one that helped me.
Oh, okay.
Like you.
Yeah.
Anger mongers.
How did it help? Why? Because you said anger was the only feeling that was okay.
And yet it's different here. It is different because it's set up to be safe environment to feel the feelings that you need to do that are suppressed. And now I can feel anger. It's in my stomach.
Okay.
And whenever my stomach gets tight, I know something's going on with me. What it is, I don't know. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to figure it out. Maybe a week, huh, Paul? But, it all comes out eventually. But at least I know what the feelings are. Before, all I saw was anger. And all I did was numb out because that's all I knew. Totally numbed out.
And so how did that help you then? How did the anger help you? Being in touch with your anger, as we call it, right?
Being in touch with my anger and being able to express it in an appropriate manner. That wasn't an appropriate manner when I was growing up, just flying off the handle and yelling and screaming at each other. Of course, they were always drunk when they did it, but still, that's not how we see it here. It's channeled and it's protected, and it's a safe environment to feel the anger that you need to express to feel better, to feel happy, to feel joy, to feel the feelings that are besides anger and numb.
So you feel the anger, this is kind of bizarre, you have to
Yeah.
admit. You feel the anger so that you can feel all the other stuff.
Correct. For me.
Seems kind of bizarre, but
But it works.
it does.
It does work. I mean, look at today.
Yep.
Big difference from when I came in here. Totally different. In fact, today I can stand up for me. And in a calm way, where before, it was recently with my boss, I wanted to reach over and slap her, but I didn't.
Good idea. So you were able to control yourself and to use it
leave.
appropriately.
Correct. Leave and call and write
Good.
and call and talk about it, and then go back and handle it in an appropriate manner, which
In a wise way, a mature way.
Yes, as an adult, and I even told her, let's handle this as an adult, let's not run from it.
So we talk about having tools, emotional tools in our toolbox, so you can go in and grab your anger tool and then use it as appropriately and then put it back down. You don't have to walk around being angry all the time.
Correct.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what other effects has it had? Anything, as far as I know, your family had some effect on your family?
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, yeah. I miss the other two, but, you know, it's the only thing I've ever wanted was my kids to be free from what happened, because I know it was unhealthy where they grew up, because I was part of their life, and I was really shut down. And to see my kids reaching for new directions and see them growing and changing in their lives is just, it's cool. Cool. I got one left.
Okay. Did you feel closer to them now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely, because it's like a language, I guess you speak, you know, and you get to where you can talk at a different level with people, because we're talking feelings, not artificial. Just a difference.
Like what matters, things that matter to you, what you care about.
And how I really want to be there for them, which I was never, ever there for them before. And now I can be there for them and not pick it up. It's not my fault, where it was always my fault before. And now it's like I can be there and say, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but I also love them, you know, but I can understand and empathize and, you know, be there for them and not take it on. That's a big thing. I walked around picking up people's stuff all day long. And I wonder why I shut down and numb out. Well, if somebody's angry, that was because of me. I did it. Not anymore. I let people have their own feelings, which is a big step for me. And it's because of this program that I am who I am today. It really is. It helped me find out that I needed outside help with my drinking.
I remember a quote you said that the three most important things to you were AA and church or God. And ND.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, very accurate, right. Because I wouldn't have anything if I wouldn't have dealt with these feelings. Because I've grown, even at AA, what is so cool is when I go there, I didn't hear it before, but they talk like we do. You know, and I go and they listen to them talk about feelings and stuff, and I thought, well, I had 13 and a half years and I never heard them talk like that. And coming here and getting rid of all the crap that was stuffed down for years and years and years, I now can hear other people and think, oh my goodness, I didn't know they talked like that before.
So it actually made that program work better for you?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, because I could hear.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't so full of these emotions that were rampant in my system.
One of the things that I'm personally proud of is that we don't say we are the way, stop doing everything else, we are the way. We say, do what you've been doing, come and we can help you open up and have some more tools so that what you are doing works better.
Yes, yes, and I totally agree. It did. It's changed my life.
Yeah, great. So, one thing you wanted to say to anybody who might be watching this? Suggestion or advice or?
Well, I'm going to say it's not easy, but it sure is worth it in the end. So give it a try. It works.
Yeah. Keep coming back.
Keep coming back. It works, yeah.
I just made that up.
Yeah. That's a slogan.
I know. I know. But it's
fun.
accurate.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Keep coming back.
Well, you've been a wonderful addition to the program. Very appreciate you being here and you being so supportive of us and the whole thing. And I love your purple. Purple.
I have a name.
Yes. What's it?
Oh,
mean
yes.
to you? Oh, I choose to feel alive.
One of our slogans. Yes.
And the purple is reminder
Of, what is it? It's power and...
control.
No. What is it? Somebody help me. It's
Empowerment.
empowerment.
Royalty color.
Royalty color. My car's purple.
Car's purple too. Excellent. Excellent. And so it helps remind you that
That
this is the way to go.
I'm a powerful person and this is the way to go.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get you.